Hey, this is Will, and today I want to talk about my humbling experience with labyrinthitis. So, just some context, about a month ago I ended up getting an ear infection, which has lingered the entire time. I still have a bit of vertigo, a bit of dizziness. So I want to spend a little bit of time about talking about that and talking about how sometimes the universe will humble you and you have a choice whether you want to adapt to the situation and look at the positives that come out of it, or you want to buckle under it and feel sorry for yourself. Because as someone who has started to go down this path of wellness, trying to become a better version of myself, and then getting struck by this illness that came out of nowhere, it really humbled me. So I want to spend a little bit of time today discussing that. So it all started about 2 months ago when I jumped on Invisalign. So just some context, Invisalign is to straighten out my teeth. And by straightening my teeth, my jaw has had to shift to the left. And off the back of that, I started getting some TMJ in my jaw. And one day I remember opening up my jaw and my jaw locked open. And I tried to close it myself and I sort of ended up snapping it closed. I felt a little bit of cartilage sort of linger on the side of my face. So once that happened, I feel like it snapped off in the inside of my cheek. And the next day I woke up and my entire left side of my face was inflamed and I could barely hear. So I went to the dentist. The dentist looked into it a little bit and said, yeah, it looks like something's gone wrong. You probably need to go see an ENT. But the ENT wasn't available for the next, until about 3 weeks away. So off the back of that, he basically prescribed me some antibiotics. I went home and that night was when it actually struck me the most. So I had a little bit of vertigo, I was a little bit dizzy. And then I remember having a shower that night and a full-blown psychosis experience kicked in. So I remember I was in the shower and out of nowhere, my entire field of perception shifted from like this all the way to like this, and then it shifted back and then went flat and then went sideways. And that was like my lens of perception, and I fell to the floor and I was like, what the fuck's going on? I started getting a little bit confused. I remember closing my eyes and I was getting checked into a psych ward. I opened my eyes and I was in my shower, and that distinction got blurred. I didn't know which one was real anymore. So I got up, got out of the shower, went upstairs and told my partner, like, look, we might have to call the ambulance. I think I've just had a full-blown psychosis hallucination. And she's like, no, you're fine, don't worry about it. I just went to bed and woke up the next day and yeah, continued with my life. And basically since that day, which has now been about 5 weeks, I still have vertigo and I still have a bit of dizziness. So although my ears seem to have recovered, my hearing's now almost back to normal, I do need to go to physio to do sort of some balancing checks. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. And I think as part of an opportunity to become a better version of myself is I'm going to look at this opportunity as a way to start vlogging. So today we're going to take this camera, we're going to go to my physio, I'm going to get an update on exactly where I'm at. So yeah, so look, sometimes this experience seems to have stopped me from going to the gym. I have tried to go to the gym quite a few times, but the pattern I've noticed is by going to the gym and trying to push myself hard, the vertigo and dizziness comes back. So that has been a challenge for me because I'm currently developing a fitness app and it requires me to record fitness videos, and not being able to do that consistently has been challenging. So off the back of that, I've decided to look at the bigger picture and self-reflect. And I thought, you know what, this is an opportunity for me to restructure my social media side of things and focus a little bit more on meditation, because that's what I've been doing a lot of. I've been meditating every single day for a couple hours, doing a lot of breath work, and I find that that has helped me stay grounded throughout this crisis of an experience. So I thought, you know what, let's share that side of things. So I'm gonna be starting a new YouTube channel as well. It's called Mind Muscle Meditation. It's how we sort of use the mind to get into the muscle and really focus on that mind-muscle connection. So that's what I'm gonna be focusing on. That's gonna be the new path of my social media progression. I'll still have century sets. Century sets are still gonna be repetitions to become a better version of yourself. So yeah, so look, these opportunities, they're always there to humble you by the universe. So yeah, these opportunities to become a better version of yourself is always available. The universe is always testing you to become a better version of yourself. It's up to you whether you wanna listen or whether you wanna feel sorry for yourself. Because at the end of the day, we all have free will. We all have the choice. What do you want to do every day to become a better version of yourself? Are you going to live in your comfort zone and do the same things every single day and then blame other people when you're not exactly where you're at in life? See, the only person you should be pointing at is yourself, because every day is an opportunity to become better. And today is my opportunity to vlog. So come with me where I go on this journey, try to connect with you better while I share my experience on my road to recovery from this ear infection. Peace.